Sometimes in Linux, you find some issues that you thought they shouldn't happen, right? But this is not one of those big ones. This is actually an easy one. But I found some discrepancies on different distribution. On Ubuntu, some of these fixes work. On Debian, they don't work unless you do one thing. But let's get to it. So, as you can see on my screen, I've got an error that says, the user is not on Sudo users. And it's fair. This is a new box, or maybe an old one. Don't remember. But you would think that changing the user group to, or adding the user to the user group Sudo would sort of fix all this. But in Debian, it's kind of tricky. That doesn't work. And I'll show you. Just watch. There you go. Done, right? Now, I bet if this in Ubuntu, it works. But don't quote me on that. But whenever I try to run the same command again, guess what? Still get the same error. It doesn't matter if I X out and start a new shell, still can't do it. And just watch. There you go. I just don't know what's going on here. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Y'all correct me on the comments because I can't quite figure out what I'm doing wrong. So I'm going to try something different. This time, as soon as I switch over to the root user, I will use the usermod command, right? That's if you've ever taken Red Hat exam, that's a very useful command at some point. Or maybe they changed that in the exams, but yeah. Usermod with the flag lowercase a for add user and G for group. And put the username, try it again, same results. But the beauty of it all is, in Linux, there's a lot of ways to do things or solve things, right? So we're going to go back to being the root user by using su-, enter your super secret password. And we're going to go and fire up visudo. I think that's how you say it. I scroll down and you can add your user or groups down there. But instead of putting it under where I'm about to right now, I changed my mind because, just to keep with the format of the script, groups should go over there. But you add your user under the privilege specification space right there. It don't really matter where you put it, but it's good to follow the standard that you find. And after that, I'm using Nano right here, so I'll click Control S, Control X, and that will X me out, or exit me out. Now, when I put the same command and put in my password, it works. How about that? Y'all tell me what you think. I'm out, y'all. Like and subscribe.